source for
Right.
you to call cover from.
All right, so this is game 3. Down here in the dungeon. We're playing Blood Angels. My babies, I don't want to fight them. Versus Eldar, who've changed a bit since you last saw them. Let's start over here.
These ships.
Jay, what do you got?
I am taking my Razorback with a heavy flamer.
Very small, heavy flamer.
These
Surprise,
guys,
heavy flamer.
these 5 guys are in the Razorback,
Yep.
and then I'm bringing a 10-man assault squad.
And this is just attack squad.
That is a simple tac squad,
Bolt
all
guns.
bolters, nothing fancy at all.
All right.
Moving on to the finely painted assault squad that you see here. in front of you.
Delicious.
It's a standard loan-out assault squad with the addition of a Melta.
Coming out of his shield, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's a special Melta gun and,
Right.
and another Melta gun. So 2 Meltas and a 10-man assault squad.
There's a Melta, and there is the Sarge.
And that's the sergeant with a bolt pistol and a close combat weapon.
No power weapon.
No, not a power weapon.
Alrighty. That is the blood. Oh, what's your warlord trait?
My warlord trait is I rolled a 5 on personal and
Super helpful.
yeah,
It's gonna change
very
everything.
helpful. Absolutely.
Which is?
What is that? I know it's a 5.
It's completely
It's a
useless.
5.
So here, hold on. It's
right here.
tenacity. There you go.
Tenacity. Yeah. Oh,
Feel
I
no
get
pain.
Feel no pain.
Oh.
Within 3 inches of an objective.
And we're playing Purge the Alien.
No
Oh.
objectives.
We're playing
Yeah.
Purge the Alien Vanguard.
Oh, that's right. Established. We are in Vanguard deployment with Purge
You
the
should be able
Alien.
to re-roll that. I mean, that's 100%.
Hey, I got a useless one too.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you
and that's how it
both are
works.
nullified. All right,
It
so
works.
that's fair.
I rolled on the Eldar chart and got a 6, which allows a unit to deep strike without scattering within 6 inches of the person who has it, basically.
Gross.
Well, I guess, except for I'm not deep
You're not
striking
deep striking?
anything.
All right.
So why would I do that? Yeah. So
Go
whatever.
over your army list.
Yes. All right. So these guys are. Thanks, Ollie, for keeping me on track. All right. So we've got 6 Windrider Guardian jet bikes. No fancy stuff going on there. You can upgrade them with shuriken cannons, but they're all just twin-linked shuriken launchers. And then I have the Farseer. Here's my. He's going to be my warlord / special dude. He's got the Mantle of the Laughing God. He's got a Singing Spear. He's got Runes of Fate, Runes of Warding, and he's gonna roll on the Divination. I haven't actually done that, but he's gonna go with Divination. I'll establish that when we actually start playing. And obviously he's got a jet bike, and I think that's all he's got. Yeah. Kind of put everything I had into him. So, and then here's shadows. Here are the Dire Avengers that were in last game. Twin linked Shuriken Avenger Shuriken launcher on the special guy, the dude with the flag, and everyone else just normal. No Exarch powers here either. So
And what tournament ability are you using?
I'm actually going with the, thank you. So we're actually going on the bonus table. You should have seen this in the other games established. I'm actually, since I lost last game, I got to pick on the bonus table. I chose the, I can't remember the name of it. It's the one where I get 2 territories if I win.
Yeah.
So that's mine. And then
like
Jay,
a gamble.
you won last time, so you got you got to pick a territory. Which one did you end up going with?
I picked the I forget what planet it was on, but the special ability, if you will, is I get to pick deployment type and mission type for a game.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't remember the names. They're crazy. All right, yeah, so let's get started off here. Jay's going to seize.
Yeah, I am.
Try to seize.
All right.
Here we go.
Big roll.
Seizing! Oh.
Epic fail.
Far from it.
Negative. All right, we'll see you at the top of turn 2. All right, here we are at the top of turn 2 for Eldar versus Blood Angels. On my turn, I went first, as you saw in the first portion there, I was not able to, or Jay was not able to seize the initiative. So it went to my turn. What I did here was I moved this, we've declared all area terrain is considered difficult terrain. So I moved through here. I got like a 1 and a 3 and moved just forward, and then ran a whole whopping 1 inch again for the Dire Avengers. So they're just kind of slowly slugging out. These guys jetted forward. This squad of 6 dudes here, they just moved forward to just get into position for the inevitable clash up here. It's Purge the Alien, so unfortunately at 375 the Eldar are kind of limited to their shenanigans that they can zip around and do. I kind of got to get my hands dirty for this one. So, and then my Farseer jetted up as well, moved 12, and he's going to hopefully go for some neat psychic tricks here in the next turn. Also, on that note, this is what I ended up rolling. I rolled on the telepathy table. I got Puppet Master. Yay! Yay! Hallucination, which is a pretty good one. It's kind of risky, and it also takes 2 warp charges. If I'd been paying attention, I probably would have exchanged this one out for the Primaris power, but I did not. So we got that one just in case, which it's a decent one. Not a terrible ability. And then I got lastly Terrify, which is another meh ability. So we'll see what these guys can do moving forward. But let's skip over to the second half of turn 1. What did the Blood Angels do?
My first turn was pretty much straightforward. As a Blood Angel, I want to get on him as fast as possible. You dirty little boys.
Yeah.
All right. So I just jumped them up 12, trying to keep them behind cover as much as possible. Mm-hmm. I move forward. The Razorback, it's got the Flamer. They got to get close to him. It's a chess game at this point.
It is just movement, really. And those cover saves, actually, rare thing for Marines. Those cover saves will actually come into play a little bit if we can get some 6s on our Blade Storm.
Yep.
Which is AP2 shot, so the cover save is actually pretty helpful there. All right. Oh, and a little late in the game, we also rolled for Red Thirst, and both squads rolled 2s.
Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. All right. See you at the top of turn 3. All right. This is I don't know, someone's.
I think it's yours.
I think it might be mine.
Just take it. I think we're all just drinking session down here, so whatever that is.
Figured.
Yours.
I was like,
I want to do it. Here,
Yeah.
I'm going to stay behind you.
Oh, sure, absolutely. All right, so on turn, top of turn 2, I moved forward. I was here-ish with my Farseer. He moved up. My Windrider jet bikes also cruised up here. And then these guys finally got out of the train. I rolled like a 4 or 5, pretty good, to get out of the train, moved up, and then ran a little bit. Oh, yeah, I did run. I think I ran. Pretty sure I ran with these guys. They're running. They're hoofing it.
Never seen that. They're not going to do anything.
Then in my shooting phase, the first thing I did was I ran those, and then with the Windrider jet bikes, I turbo boosted 36 to the edge of the table here to get behind him. Basically, with the Blood Angels here in the center, my thinking was my Farseer, obviously, it's Purge the Alien, everything is valuable, but with my Farseer, kind of my big point sink, I wanted to make Jay make a decision. And so I kind of split my force here to make him go one direction or the other. And then that was my turn. And then in Jay's turn, you want me to just narrate, or you want to go for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So in Jay's turn, he did respond. I wouldn't say took the bait, because I made him make a decision. So it's not like he had a choice to not take it, really. Yeah, he flamed me. So he moved his Rhino up here. Oh, I'm sorry. I did miss. This guy actually, I missed out the whole thing. On this, on my shooting turn, he cast Hallucination on the assault squad that was here, and I was going to try to use the Melta's, or not Hallucination, Puppet Master, and I was going to try to get his Melta guns to fire on the Razorback there and pop it, but I actually whiffed on both those. And then I believe he had like 3 other bolt pistols in range to attack on the sides. I rolled, he and ended up getting a 6 and glanced one of them. So he actually lost a whole point in that. And then after that, I cast Hallucination, which is kind of a risky one. It cost 2 warp charges. It emptied him out on this squad, and he failed his Deny the Witches both times. And in that one, I rolled a 6, I think, for Hallucination, and did 10 wounds to him, and he lost 3 guys out of that. All right, now on to his turn. He took his Razorback, moved it here. Kind of, I figured that's what he would do, because this is kind of a big chunk of dudes. So he moved over here to get his Heavy Flamer on these guys, deny my cover save. He rolled a 1, because he had to roll a difficult terrain here, and rolled a 1 here. And so he mobilized himself, but he still got to fire. So he's actually down to 1 whole point now. He did his Flamer, and I believe took out 2 guys with your Flamer.
Yeah.
And that's those casualties there. Wham. Killed 2 dudes to flame, and then the assault squad moved back and fired everything. I survived, all shooting because of my cover saves, and then I was able to. No, actually, I think your flamer took 1 guy and a Melta took the other guy. I think I failed a save. So he shot at me. I lost a guy in the assault squad shooting phase 2. And then that's when the craziness happened. He assaulted with my twin linked. I snapshotted or overwatched with my twin linked shuriken launchers on my bikes, and I got a few wounds because they're twin linked. I hit like 3 times, and then I actually got a 6 for AP2 on one of them. So I took out like a guy or 2 there. No, I think it was only 1 guy. And then we got into the assault. I went first with my initiative 5. This is really long-winded. I went first with my initiative 5, rolled really well, took another guy out, and then he was down to, I think, 5 dudes. That was 5 losses from the assault squad already. And then he went and got a lot of attacks and hits, and I think ultimately 5 wounds on me, and I rolled all 3s for my armor save, or higher. So I did not take a loss. And then he rolled for leadership, -1, got an 8, and now they're running back. Add insult to injury, they went into the difficult terrain, and another guy died to the difficult terrain.
Really? Yeah.
So now we're looking at 4 guys left from that. Yeah. And that is that was the bottom of turn 2. Now we're looking at the top of turn 3. Coming back at you. Whoa, we're zoomed in. All right, so this is the.
I'm gonna grab some.
Sure. We just finished turn 3, right? I think so. All right, so turn 3. I got abandoned. So on my turn, I was here, and with my whatchamacallit, Farseer, I moved up between these trees here to get position on the kind of the whole battle, which was focused in this area to begin with. My bike's over here. They moved. They actually moved here. Mainly because I thought I was going to be able to glance, but it turns out Razorbacks have 11 side armor. That's a rookie mistake on my part, so I didn't want to redo my movement phase. So, take that move back. So they moved here to get side on the Razorback, learned that I couldn't. So instead what happened was I just turbo boosted over there to get my Jinx save, my 4-up Jinx save. And then just being out of range of everything within 24 inches of psychic powers, my Farseer also turbo boosted up to be with that squad. And then the Dire Avengers over here in no man's land doing God knows what. They're still just trying. They're trying their best. They're trying their best. Good job. Hey, they're they're in like the rally race, right? They're running quickly. I might actually at this point just try to keep them behind something to just ensure that I keep that unit and keep that point. We're doing Purge the Alien, so don't really want to lose anything per se. So with that being said, we moved on to Jason's side. He was falling back last turn. He immediately regrouped from We Shall Know No Fear. They moved there. They just kind of shuffled around. And then the dudes in here, the tax squad, 5-man basic tax squad, got out. right there to DACA those guys down. And then in the shooting, those guys did their snap shots because of they were recovering. Got one melt to hit, but I actually passed my cover save. And then these guys did a bunch of hits, like barely no wounds. It was garbage. You rolled 10 dice, I think hit 9 times, and then wounded like what, 3?
2.
2? Oh man. And then I passed one armor save and failed the other, so I lost another guy. So I've lost 3 dudes so far. And then that was really it. No one really took any heat. I lost a guy, but game is still kind of in the balance. We'll see what happens in turn 4.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right, it's hard to table Marines.
It came down to the game would have ended and he would have won by 1 point if his warlord got back up.
Oh man, that's rough. By the way, this is a spoiler, so if you haven't watched game 2, you should not have heard that.
We're game 1 actually.
Are you game 1?
That's what we said for everything on our tape.
No, you're game 2. All right, we'll figure it out. Whatever. You guys were the ones by the window, right? I told Cody and Renuts to tell everyone what the games were.
And we had James run it for the entire thing.
Awesome.
So,
did he do a good job?
So then he probably ran theirs as game 2.
Oh, right. Well, that works. We'll see when it happens, I guess. All right. So, in my turn, this is the turn 4 just ended. We're going to turn 5, so the game might end after this upcoming turn. In my turn, gosh, what did I do? I was over here, I moved back, and I moved my Farseer, who was also there, back. And then these guys are still trucking. They're champions, just marathon running up the field. Might do something here next turn, hopefully. I think they're going to be in range. We'll see. However, I didn't really get to do a whole lot. I was able to do, actually that's not true. I was able to cast Puppet Master on the assault squad that was here first. And the Melta finished this guy off from that squad.
Nothing good.
That's right.
Yeah, sadly. And then I failed leadership, I think, for horror or something. I don't remember what happened.
You failed leadership due to shooting.
Oh no! Why did I not cast my other thing on this squad? Maybe that might have been a tactical error.
I think you forgot.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you have it.
Thank God.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on 4 guys, you probably would have been all right with that other one. Who knows? Anyway, so we were able to take out the Razorback, giving me a kill point.
Yeah, pretty good on turn 2.
Yeah. And then on Jay's turn, what happened, Jay?
I moved up. I shot the tac squad at the Farseer on a jet bike. I moved the assault squad up 12. I shot at the Guardians. I tried to assault.
I actually killed a guy from the Guardians in shooting.
And
with
do
the
the
Melta.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melta dude's taking names on both sides. He's got a Razorback and a Guardian on his kill list.
Or is at the restaurant with 50 cents.
Awesome. And then, sorry, what was the, you...
Melta killed one guy.
Mm-hmm.
Farsi, of course, made all his saves.
From the tac squad shooting.
From the tac squad shooting. The Guardians then tested leadership, failed, and ran 10 inches?
10 inches, yep. So they're running. So actually, if the game goes on for a while, you might actually have a kill point in this. Because I have to roll Snake Eyes to actually have them recover. So we'll see what happens. But it's getting close. He's started to take some casualties out. That's my kill pile, 4 dudes. So yeah, we'll see in turn 5 what happens. Yeah, next time. All right, so pardon me. Turn 5 has wrapped up. So what happened? All right, so I moved over, moved my bikes and Farseer over there. I think just a little bit back. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm terrible at remembering things. These guys failed. God damn it, Brian. These guys failed their leadership in turn 4 and moved here-ish, and then in turn 5 they moved up here. And then I actually took a dangerous terrain test and lost a guy, so it was only down to one more dude left. All right, and then the Farseer moved from there back. He just kind of jetted backwards to cast some more shenanigans. The Dire Avengers actually ended up doing something. They were here before, and they moved up 6. And then I finally remembered that I actually have fleet on these guys, and used battle focus and fleet to get 5 to run up here into these ruins. And then at the time, the assault squad was kind of standing here within 18 inches of those guys, and they were able to lay into them, killing 2 more dudes. And then the Farseer actually cast... this was cool. The Farseer actually cast Puppet Master on the assault squad to try to get them to turn on the attack squad and take some casualties there, but they actually passed Deny the Witch, rolled a 6 to deny the witch, and I wasn't able to do that, so he actually cast what was it? What was that other one? Terrify. That's right. I tried to with a leadership of 8, I figured maybe I could get them to run off the rest of the table, so I actually cast Terrify, got it off. They failed Deny the Witch, but passed their leadership. Then the Dire Avengers shot and killed 2 more, so it kind of went out of turn. But then they passed another leadership test, moved up here in their turn, and that was basically my turn. They moved up here. The attack squad kind of moved around up here, and then the assault dudes jumped over and fired at my 1 remaining poor bike and killed him off, gaining a victory point for the Guardian squad. And then after that, the Jason conceded the game because I had a kill point. I have a line breaker back there, and I also had first blood for killing the Razorback. So I actually had 3 to his 1, and then if we went to turn 6, I still had these guys to lay into those 2 dudes and that guy over there to kind of finish them off. It was just kind of an uphill battle. I had the secondary objectives on lock pretty early in the game, so it was just kind of a difficult comeback for him. But on the plus side, he did start to come back, which was awesome, especially after this fateful fight here where the assault squad did not prove their mettle and ran away from Guardian Eldar. Nancy boys ran off, and then we were able to kind of mess with them since then. But after that, the attack squad jumped out, kind of took names. That Melta guy, the dude with the proxy dude with the shield, he actually he did some damage. He was actually the one that killed the Razorback, but subtracting that from his record, he actually killed a Guardian jet bike, and I think he actually killed 2 Guardian jet bikes. I think he killed this last guy too. So yeah, he did some work, and it ended up being a really good game. Ollie, you're the only person in the room right now, so I gotta shake your hand. You're gonna be Brian's proxy. Good game, Brian. That was really fun. It got really intense. I had you on the ropes early. It got really intense later on, though, and there we have it. Game 3.